So you mentioned following the money, and yet that doesn't seem to be happening to a point that people are satisfied by either. There's a lot of question about how this man could get so wealthy, even to have access to a private island, the biggest residence in Manhattan, things like that. What are the gaps in this angle about following the money?
Well, I know there's always, I mean, even back in I read an article about him from 2002. I can't remember where it was from, but it was part of the research that we did for the documentary. And even back in 2002, they were questioning, how did this guy get so wealthy? I mean, he had some wealthy clients. And at this point, again, he was not suspected of being a criminal in 2002. But there was a lot of question about, is this guy some financial genius that he can amass this kind of wealth? So there were questions even back then. And he did not give interviews. He'd occasionally show up on the society pages or whatever, but did not give interviews. And he was a big enigma, even back in 2002, because of his wealth. So again, these questions, I mean, there are people that are diving into this and digging into this. And yeah, the amount of wealth, how quick the wealth occurred, and the means to his wealth. Was it just that he was managing portfolios for these ultra wealthy people, or was there other stuff going on?
So we don't know what's going on with this man. We don't know exactly where the money comes from. We don't know if he's with the government or not. We don't know exactly the whole who's who and who had what role. But we know that this man can groom people. He can use other adults to groom children. He can groom other adults. And these are people who have everything: resources, money, fame. What do you think that means for society, that we still live in a world where that kind of thing can happen?
Well, again, follow the money. And if you have people that are desperate for money, they can be unfortunately manipulated, and particularly younger people. So he was able to manipulate that. And then as far as the ultra wealthy people, right, did they feel like they were in a bubble? Like it was safe for them to engage in these behaviors? And again, we're falling back on our friend narcissism, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of narcissistic offenders don't even have the concept that they would be caught for doing something bad because it's them. Did they feel this sense of safety? Number one, because they're in a system with all of these wealthy people doing the same thing. And then their own sort of narcissism that it's okay for them to do that because of, who they are.
To go even deeper on these ideas, you can watch my full episode using the link in the description or the box on the screen.